Hey guys! So today we're going to be talking about birthday energy for January 4th. As you know, we're going to be talking a little bit about love, career, and a little bit of astrology for our January 4th folks. So the 4th of January is the birthday of the Eclectic. Wow, starting off strong. Eclectic can go many different ways for sure. So the greatest challenge is coping with not feeling understood. Oh goodness. That's a really good one. And that's tough for a lot of people. So I can only imagine, especially our January 4th folks. And the way forward is to put yourself in the other person's shoes. Slow down and explain your perspective. I love that, especially because nowadays we don't slow down enough. Like, we do not stop, take a moment, and just understand that it's okay if we have to explain certain perspectives, especially to people we care about. Maybe not to everybody, but definitely to the people that we care about, for sure. So, January 4th, love effortlessly attract admirers. A little charmer on our hands, don't we? So with their quick wit and encyclopedic knowledge, that's some smarty pants. I love it. January 4th people naturally attract friends and admirers. Their changeable nature can sometimes make it hard for loved ones to keep up and know where they are coming from. And until they find someone who is equally vibrant and experimental, their relationships can be a bit hit and miss. Their directness can be off-putting, but underneath there lies a sensitive and caring person. There's always something about people who are like too direct, you know? You want to be direct. You don't want to lie and you want to be honest. But there's definitely like a way to approach it. And I think that's probably like sort of what they're talking about when they talk about love, especially for them. And love can be all kinds of things. It's not really like an intimate necessarily relationship. It can be friendships and family and all kinds of stuff. So really just means in general. But yeah, there is. Anytime you hear like blunt or straightforward or directness, like you always think of those like super blunt people that are like, I don't give a damn, you know? So like, I think that's like a really big thing. So on the dark side, they are cold, controlling, and intolerant, which again, I think it's all about perspective, right? Like being cold, I think there's some of us who can kind of sort of look that way depending on like what's going on, how someone's treated us. Maybe we're a little bit more reserved and so it comes off as cold. So it really just, it's more about perception, you know, when it comes to that. And same thing with controlling and intolerant. I mean, anybody who's eclectic, who kind of like likes a lot of things, collects a lot of things, does a lot of things, and just is sort of able to blend in anywhere, essentially, they can kind of come off that way to some people, and I can understand that. But at your best, you're independent, imaginative, and methodical. I'm gonna have to look that one up because I don't even know what that means. I'm assuming that it has something to do with like, you know, like sort of like structured a little bit. You know, I'm gonna assume that. I'm definitely gonna look it up. Okay, if y'all know what it means, put it down in the comments, please, because I would appreciate that. All right, and as far as careers, they are born motivators, which we all love a good motivator for sure. So it is vital for these people to choose a career that gives them plenty of variety, such as those within the media or travel industry. Their love of knowledge and great communication skills suggests that they can also make great motivators and teachers, as well as scientists, lawyers, researchers, writers, statesmen and stateswomen, journalists, and inventors. Whatever career they choose, their ability to inform and inspire others has the potential to bring them great success and respect from their colleagues. I love that. I love anybody who's willing to like learn and absorb as much as they can so that they can be good teachers for other people, good motivators, good like, you know, mentors for other people. Like I love a person who loves to do that because there's something about like learning and wanting to give back that I'm here for completely. Like I'm one of those people too who are like, I love giving back. Like I love teaching somebody something. I love being that person for them, and definitely being the type of person who you can come to be like, oh my gosh, I have all these questions and I feel crazy. And I'm like, you're not crazy. I'm an overthinker. I thought about all of that beforehand. So I love that. I love people like that. This sign, as we know, is a Capricorn, and the ruling planet is Saturn, the teacher, which makes total sense. And then the tarot card is the Emperor, which is authority, which is really, really understandable for somebody who wants to teach somebody else. But not only that, who also values, I'm going to say it's more like about structure for them, which I love. Okay. Their lucky days are Saturday and Sunday, especially when these days fall on a 4 and a 5 of the month. Beautiful. So, because of their eclectic nature and interest in so many aspects of life, January 4th people tend to be the catalyst that stirs up issues in others and makes them face things that they might rather not face. I think that's where also that maybe controlling and intolerance comes from. Nobody likes to be told what they're doing wrong or give them the facts about themselves. It's really a hard pill for some people to swallow. So I think part of it comes from that, where they're just like, whatever do you mean? And, that's hard for people to absorb, but I digress. And they are very direct people, and any interaction with them has to have meaning and purpose. Otherwise, they quickly lose their directness and inability to indulge in chit chat can work against them, as idle conversation is often a means of establishing rapport and common ground with others. But more often than not, their ability to sum up a situation and to come straight to the point is welcomed as a breath of fresh air. So, two sides to that coin, right? On the one end, that's how you create rapport with people, is you do have the chit chat, the small talk that develops into a comfort level to have the deeper conversations. But on the other end, it's really awesome to know that they're just straight to the point. There's no fluff. I love no fluff people. I used to say all the time, I'm from New England, we don't like the fluff. We just, even though we like a fluffernutter, we don't like the fluff. So that's just how I feel like, I don't know, a lot of us are from New England, up in that area, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, all Connecticut, all that kind of, all up there. We're just get straight to the point. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I used to work with this doctor, and she was from the Midwest. And let me tell you how long this lady, it took her 45 minutes to tell a 5-minute story. And me and another doctor used to drive us insane. We were like, ma'am, get to the point. So I love people who are like this, but I could understand too why people would feel like it's cold because they don't like the chit chat. It comes off that way, but it's really everything has to have meaning and purpose for them. And I'm really not mad at that at all. Just come to those people with some really good conversation, and so I'm gonna leave you guys with the power thought in just a second, but comment down below if there's anybody that has a January 4th birthday. Send them this video just so they can have a little idea of some of their personality traits and maybe the whys, or understanding who they are, which I absolutely love. And I really hope you guys keep watching and stay tuned, because tomorrow we're going to talk about the January 5th, folks. And let me leave you with that power thought. Today, I will stick to my guns. Bye.